That's out.
Woo!
All right.
Nikolai Ehlers with the kind bounce off the boards. Let's go,
200-yarder.
Let's go from downtown, way downtown. Hey, man, I love it. I love a bounce. 5-3 lead, 54.8 seconds away from sending the series home. Tied at 2. Bussey fell down, but he gets up fast.
We'll grab it here, shoot it off the boards, and it takes a crazy count directly into the middle of the net.
It does. It
and the Carolina Golden
seems like it might have hit a seam somewhere along the boards or something. I don't know. I'd have to see.
Was he going to get a point on that?
From a 2-2 series. It's just going to end it once again on a guy like that. Just trying
He's out again.
And run it around.
It's not been a year where we've gotten a lot of tremendously lucky bounces with empty nets, so it's nice to see that when it matters more than ever.
What you could get the Staal hat trick.
This one's going at least 6.
Well, he does have 2, doesn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Right now, you just want to prevent them from scoring, though. This series has been so crazy. But I ignored the net. Just trying to burn clock. Nice.
Let's put him back.
I still wouldn't.
Would he be your goalie at Game 5 Thursday night, Ray? Yes, he would. I know they said they wanted to give Freddie Anderson a couple of more days. Because of the travel schedule, it's fly tomorrow, play the next day. Bussey has done the job. He's given up 3 stock 20 shots. I go with Bussey in Game 5. Anderson gets a couple of days, and then you worry about Game 6 down the road. This is the first time in Stanley Cup Final history each team has scored 3 or 4 goals in each of the first 4 games.
There it is. There it is.
Oh, yeah, boys.
Staal has not lost back-to-back games since mid-January. They're 25-7 this year after loss, including the regular season. Brandon Bussey, very few Canes fans have heard of him in October. He's been a godsend for them. Starting 4 goals in the regular season. 131 out of 39.
It's the Carolina Hockey Minute with John and Cole. Thank you for listening. Man, that's a big win, my friend.
A big win.
You can't be understated. I still had belief if we went down 3-1, we could pull this out, but you wanted to win 1 out of 2 in Vegas, and with Brandon Bussey in net, your captain takes over, scores 2 goals, and you get a tremendously big win here.
It did. Yeah, now basically you look at this, you've taken home ice back now. You won both at home. They won both at home. Now let's go win ours at home again.
Nice to see Bussey and Slavin hug there. Brandon Bussey, his first career Stanley Cup start, and he gets the win. Call unmuted if you would, my man. Let's hear from Brandon.
Brandon, your first playoff start, and it's in the Stanley Cup
Not just a
What was your reaction?
Stanley Cup playoff start, first ever.
Ever.
I think this is what a lot of
Joins an exclusive club to do that.
dream about,
And he gets the win.
Like this. So honored to have the opportunity. It was a great effort by us tonight.
Resilient.
Get back to Raleigh.
Your first big save, Mark Stone's coming at you on a breakaway. What's going through your mind in that sequence?
Just stop the clock. Find ways to stop the clock. I think kind of right after that, we got the second goal, I think. So sometimes it's not about how many saves you make, it's when you make them. Yeah.
So you said this is what kids dream of. You're 27 years old and you made your NHL debut this year after years of driving in the minors. Like, what do you hope people take away with your story?
I don't know. Maybe just never give up. Have fun with it. I'm having a blast. So as long as you're having fun, there's no need to stress about anything.
And a question about the game winner, your captain, Jordan Staal. He scores on his stomach. What does that look like from your vantage point?
Hectic like this series has been. So, he's a big-time player.
Love that goal.
Leads us every day. Plays the right way.
And then to put the game-winning goal, the Staal goal.
And how do you get Thursday night in Raleigh? You hope you get a start?
Talk to Rod.
Well, thank you, Brandon. Congratulations.
Well, talking to Rod won't do you any good either. Or maybe he'll tip his hand. He certainly didn't before tonight's game, though. We didn't know who was starting for certain until right before game time.
Miller, Walker, and the top line are all minus. Tonight, everybody else is 0 or positive.
We got 3 stars.
Oh, I don't know if we have the 3 stars yet. We do. Jordan Staal, number 1. Nikolai Ehlers, number 2. And William Karlsson, number 3.
Carlson did have a good game. Nikishin was having a problem on him at one point. I remember.
Ehlers with a 3-point night, goal 2 assists. Empty netter, but, still.
Love the empty netter at the end.
Won the faceoffs, 29 out of 51, 57%.
Love the empty netter at the end because Bussy said in that interview, as long as you're having fun, don't stress out about it.
That's right.
I was having fun, man, but I'm stressing out about it.
I'm so stressed.
we both said we've been through this before, but we don't know. We did it before. I mean, I was very nervous late in that game. Not gonna lie, but the team played.
Well, regular season, you're hoping to get to that empty net so that you can get an empty net. But in this one, you just want it to be over.
You do.
I don't want them to have an extra player because I know who Vegas is and I know how the Stanley Cup final has been. I don't want it. I want to take my win. I want to go home.
You can go home now, and you will not need, assuming you can handle business at home, you don't have to win another game in Vegas to win the Stanley Cup now.
That's right. You have 2 of the next 3 are at home. You just need those to win in front of your fans, and you got it. If you can steal the one in Vegas, you take it if you can get it.
Yep. Game 5, man.
Game 5.
Lenovo is going to be off the charts. We've said that before, but he keeps ramping up every game in the playoffs.
Yep. She's going 6 or she's going 7. Somebody's winning it there.
I know Game 5 was a hot ticket before the series started because there's a chance for it to be a closeout game, and the series tied at 2.
Yeah, it's not a closeout game anymore. The tickets might ease up a little bit, but
oh man,
I'm sure they'll still be thousands of dollars.
All right. That's a lot to digest there.
It is. I will say this, Bussy gets the win again.
He did.
Without having a stellar performance.
That second, well, it's really
his first goal scored.
Don't stop us if you've heard this before, otherwise we won't have a show to do. The second period, man, just continues to be the bane of this team's existence.
Now we are being outscored in the second period 9-1 after today.
It was 8. Was it 8-1 coming into today?
It was 8-1 coming in today.
We got scored 2-0 in the second.
Yes,
yeah,
so.
10-1. It would be, and I would have been happy.
That's just the stat they put up there.
Right. I would have been happy. It's gotten so bad in the second when we've been out when Vegas scored their first goal in the second period tonight. Karlsson. I would have been happy to only allow 1 in the second and lose the period by a goal. That's how bad the periods have been. Howden ultimately gets a goal, and then Staal with the tie-breaking goal in the third period. And we said it going into the third, win the third period, win the game. You wanted it done in regulation, and by God, they did it.
Second line and third line is all our scoring tonight. No first liners out there except for an assist from Aho on the Jordan Staal. His first goal, the power play goal.
Yeah, man, hard to... I don't know.
The Keishan looked a little slow at times, a little sluggish.
Didn't love the first line again tonight. But we're 2-2 going home for Game 5.
That's what
I said before the series started, before the playoffs started, Freddie's season's going to be determined by how he's going to be done in the playoffs. Same thing with these players, man. We'll quickly forget about a down playoffs for several players if they come up big in the last couple of games of the season.
Yeah. Well, we've said it before, and I'll say it again. You win the cup, no notes. You did perfect.
I do have one note here. You asked late in the game, are they going to give Bussy an assist? They did not.
Okay.
No assist for Brandon Bussy. That would have been icing, a cherry on top of the sundae today for Brandon Bussy, but he didn't need it anyway. He ends with an .857 save percentage against Carter Hart at .852. There ain't a goalie that's played so far in these finals that's going to single-handedly be able to win their team one of these games based on what we've seen. It's just not great goaltending for a final.
The Canes have continued to score 4 every game on Carter Hart, though, so We don't need our goalies to be perfect.
If they only give up 3,
We just
we're
need them to
doing
hold
it
them to
right
3,
now. Yep. And that's what Bussy did. He allowed that third one. We didn't love it. It was bar down though. And we said, look, if he doesn't give up another goal, we're gonna get congratulate him for the night. And
Yeah.
that's what happened.
That's what it's what it took for Freddie to get the win. That's what it took for him. Got to hold him to 3 or less. We just need our goaltenders to make a couple big saves. That's it.
Which is a tall ask, but we've kept Eichel pretty much in check in this series so far.
But I mean, you hold. If you were going to tell me that you were going to hold a team to 4 shots in a period, you would hope that the goaltender would be, especially because I take that back. They scored on a breakaway. That was a beauty from Stone on Bussy.
The first one of the night. Yeah.
He faked him out, went right around his toe.
Vegas is talented.
They are. They didn't get here by accident.
Pretty even series, though. A lot more goals than we expected. First finals ever where both teams score 3 goals in every game through the first 4 games of a final series. Anything else, my friend?
No. Get another.
It was just I'm glad they viewed it. In my opinion, they viewed this as a must-win tonight. They didn't leave Freddie in. They made a choice.
But we're outscoring them in the first. We're outscoring them in the third. We're being drastically outscored on in the second.
Yeah.
What it comes down to, apparently for us, is getting that lead in the first and holding it by by 2 going into the second. Force them to have to get 2 to catch up.
Oh, jeez.
We got to get 3 in the first.
We starting Bussy next game?
I don't know. I don't know the answer to that.
Anderson did not back up today. Rod was asked about that, and he said, look, it's a rest day for Freddie. We're not going to have him back up. Kachekov was backing up tonight.
I think you'll see Freddie in the next game. I don't think that Bussy played.
I think you'll see Bussy.
No, the way Rod made it sound is that, we had never intended to play him deep.
He did kind of make it sound like that, but I think he's bluffing.
Okay. I don't know. If he's able to play, he'll play because that's how Rod is.
He was able to play tonight and he didn't play.
Well, yeah.
If he's not hurt, which he might be.
I'm just saying after
he got hit in the head last game. They said he was backing it. He was the emergency backup tonight. They said. Glad it didn't come to that. All right, man. Canes win the special teams. They get 1, maybe 2 power play goals tonight, depending on how you look at it. And
5 power play goals over the last 3 games.
Bingo. And that's big, man.
They've got 1 in the entire series.
Yeah, that's it. I mean,
Special teams wins games.
Special teams wins games, and it was a power play that was not clicking coming into the series. And that combined with just a little better goaltending tonight, and still not a 60-minute effort, but at least a 40-minute effort.
At least it's 40.
Maybe we'll get to a 60-minute effort in Game 5 because I know the boys are going to be excited.
Coming back home, that place is about to be.
It's going to be a hell of an experience.
Electric, yeah.
I'm sure it was a hell of an experience in the building tonight because they packed out these watch parties. I thought it would just be the lower bowl. It's the whole damn building, man.
Full complete sellout.
It's all like 18,680 or whatever the hell it holds now. Very impressive. Clearly the Caniacs are hungry for another Stanley Cup. Game 5 on Thursday. Game 6 would be Sunday. Yep. Game 7 would be Wednesday. Anything else, my friend?
Nope. See you Thursday.
See you Thursday. Thank you guys for listening all season. And until next time, go Canes.